Alright, welcome everybody. So, given my last stream, not many people were notified, but I've actually changed leagues, so this is a new racing league I'm in, brought to you by FRL. Basically this league's going to be run a ton better. AA Gaming, who is one of the hosts in my session, he actually, puts a lot of time and stuff into getting all the teams and stuff sorted. The race was actually supposed to start last weekend. Unfortunately, due to some inactive members, we've had to postpone it to this weekend. We've got 3 races in a row to start the season off. But yeah, hopefully we'll see how we go. This league looks like it's going to be a hell of a lot more competitive than what the last one was. So we'll try and put one together and get a good result, hopefully. Just waiting for the host and stuff. So this is actually Division 3, so we have enough drivers in this league to have multiple divisions racing on the same weekend. Obviously running with a 20 car grid. I'll be racing in the Alfa Romeo. The cars are all equal, so nobody's actually going to be losing any pace. Alright, let's try and set this up so I can, of course I can see the chat now. Alright, I'm back. Sorry I had to set the thing up, but looks like we are ready to go. So we got 2 spectators, so 17 race lobby. Looks pretty interesting. We'll see how we go here. We'll try and get the results. That's what we're looking for. Long season, so doing the full 22 race calendar from that's currently in the F1 2020 game. So essentially we will see how we go here. Run balance just so we can keep an extra set of soft medium tires for the weekend. Try and keep a set of softs as well for the race. So we got an 18-minute qualifying session. Alrighty, let's get this setup on and we'll get into it. I'll see if anyone's going out to track yet. Might just hold station just a little bit. So we got one of the Mercedes coming out, Beans and a Ferrari as well. And the game, good old glitching out again. People are coming out. Oh, lots of people are going out, so I think now might be the time.
Checks complete. We're ready.
Alright, let's go. Let's do this. Alright, so got a lot of work past week and a half to essentially get this setup going. See where my pace is at. Pace looks pretty good. In some of the practice races I have done for the league, because we have had some. I've actually done pretty well, especially against guys from higher divisions. It's not a bad first lap. There is plenty of time to gain. Once the track starts to rubber in a bit more, I'm going to drop the fuel out of the car a little bit more as well. But not too disappointed with that first lap. Solid pace, we're only 4/10 off and we're in P3 at the moment, so unlucky for Sam, who's actually one of the hosts. He's been DQ'd from the session, so guessing there'll be a steward report about that. We are also playing with the strict corner rule settings plus the full damage scale, so I am thinking about doing, we'll look at the setup real quick, might change a little something, see if we can't find a little bit more time. This setup that we've got set up right now is good for both sessions, but can possibly gain some time with some cheeky little playing around with the front wing. But definitely a better run league, seeing the you know, top three is separated by 0.4 of a second, whereas, you know, the SMR one, for those who were watching it, was split by significantly more. I know I've got about a 120.5 in me. It's just about getting down to that time and finding, you know, making sure I take the ideal time line through each corner. But we'll see how we go. We're going alright at the moment. So what we got? Oh, okay. It's all in Sector 1. So I'm faster through Sector 2, and that's a solid time through Sector 3. So Sector 1 is where AA is pulling out the time. It's actually really close. So top 5 separated by just under 7/10.
16th in the speed trap, 323.
I, however, have just been informed by Jeff, my race engineer, that I am very slow through the speed traps, so we shall have a look at that. So Judge, my teammate here, so he's actually had a lap disallowed for corner cutting. All these guys are on track at the moment. Let's have a quick little gander. AA is actually out again, so he's actually 12th in the speed trap at the moment, so I think he's setting up for a lap now with his Sebastian Vettel-esque helmet design. So he looks like he's actually going to set up with all three sets. So that's 10 minutes in the session. We're going to hold off. We're just going to use the one other set and just do the 2 time laps. And alright, here we go. Oh, he's pretty caught that first line. There is a weird glitch on that corner where you can actually get a corner cutting invalidation even though you're not corner cutting. Big lockup though into turn 3 there. Nice line through there. Brad Say, he's another one, so he's a bit late, so fortunately for him, he'll be starting at the back of the grid. So he's really using all the track there. That's it's a risky move, running up with some dirt around on your tyres and stuff, just because you lose that little bit of grip. But 319, he's still only 13th in the speed trap, so clearly there are some people running a very low downforce setups here. So what's he going to do? So yep, the Merc gets out of the way. Well done. And it's another lockup. He's pretty solidly locking up at the moment, so it's going to hurt that front right. And with this race, obviously your 2 faster compounds are your softs and your mediums, and you can extend a soft to medium run, but it's not exactly easy. He's just done a 120.4, so he's I've got to pull out my best ever lap around the track to beat that, but that is a smoking hot lap time from AA, so he'll be pretty happy with that. I don't think he'll actually set another lap time in the session, but we shall see. Let's see what else is going. So there's oh no, so I've actually dropped to P4 now. So power side's in. There's my teammate here, P8. This guy was my teammate at one point. There's been some shuffling going on. So the Stig, he's got a P9 in the speed trap. He's gone very deep there. See how he handles the fast left right up here. Good sector times from what he's posting. There's a bit of a twitch on the exit there. But the track is getting faster, which is what we want to happen. So when we cut all the fuel out, we set up for this lap time, we can hopefully find some pace. So what's he done? He's on a 121.4. So not too bad at the moment. James Cruz pulled out, power sides come out, teammates coming in. That side's P11, Maverick P12, so the two teammates are right alongside each other. That'll be interesting. Super Nashbros in the McLaren here, coming to sector 3. Everyone's around the same AI level. I think the one thing you got to remember with this is that each track will vary. Some people are quicker at some tracks than others, so alright, we might P5 at the moment, so how much time? Oh, down. Alright, so 8 tenths off, so Ari Gustavo in the Williams has gone to P2 with Beans in P3, Ralph in P4, and then myself in P5. I'm actually kind of disappointed. Ralph was supposed to be my teammate. It would have been a good team to have. Ralph's just come back in. Beans on an outlap. Gustavo coming in. TWS with a Stig thing. Or the Michael Schumacher thing, sorry. So I need about 3.5 minutes to get around the track again. So we shall see how we go. Got a little bit of time here. About 2 minutes, so we'll watch a couple of laps to watch here. Power sights, he's not looking too bad. It's a solid lap so far. I could be happy. There's a yellow flag in sector 3, which isn't a surprise with everyone trying to give themselves some space to set their laps. I think the one thing we're going to have to watch for is Sam Iham and Brad Tay coming back through the field. From the back of the pack. Santi's going out. Maverick here. Coming to sector 3 now. Or sector 1 now actually. Turn 3. Turn 4, turn 5. Uses a little bit of track. He's got a little bit of lag to me, so I'm going to have to watch that in the race. Definitely don't want to be ruining my race because somebody's laggy about 27.3. He's pushing, but he's not pushing overly hard. Brad Tay actually got to join the session and qualify. And his helmet's not on. Someone needs to get into the FIA about that. You can't just race out there with your thing on. Looks like he's just coming out of the pit lane. That's kind of funny. And TWS has just put it in the wall, and that's pretty much going to ruin his qualifying session, unfortunately for him. That's a big rip, unfortunately. So I'm just going to drop this to 3, just to gain a little bit of pace in that straight line and have a little bit less aero. Could cost me a little bit in the corners, but
so far our fastest
didn't feel like I had too much issue with that. So I'm just going to put that down at 3.3. Oh yeah, I should actually make sure I've got a fresh set of soft tyres on. Let's do this. Let's get this second lap done.
Everyone clear? Car to track.
Hopefully, good time here. We'll good time here. We can move up the grid a little bit now that everyone's going to be coming out. It's going to be pretty busy. Well, the car feels rather planted, so good. So some of the CRS was flying lap. Damn it! I'm so mad at that. I had to pass the sector 1 and sector 2. Blow it all, throw it all away in sector 3. Running wide over that curb. Car just didn't want to settle. That's yeah, that's really disappointing. That's really disappointing. I was really on there, and I was actually on for a top 3 start by the looks of it at least, so 6/10 would have put me at a 120.7. 3/10 behind AA, unless he's going quicker now, and he's just pulled it into the pit lane. So he just pulled out for went out for a lap just to see if he could go quicker, but yeah, it's really disappointing. There's the car of Super Nash Bros. Yeah, I go his way, he's gone for another lap. Actually dropped to P6 now, so that running wide has cost me dearly. Didn't bother putting through that second lap just because it takes too much out of the tyres, and to pull a one stop here, that is really not an option. But that sucks. That really sucks. We're on it. I'm over for a top 3 start. By the looks of it, possibly even a front row. Not quick enough for pole, but definitely we're up there. But unfortunately now we missed out. That's what happens sometimes. Take it as it goes. So P6 ripped. Yeah, with front row start. I have missed a front row start because I have decided to mess up a corner, unfortunately. So I think for this one we'll put back up that arrow and take it down through the race just to see. Yeah, we've got a one stop. We got a one stop. Alright, let's get into this race strategy real quick. Just the car, so we'll definitely need more aero for the start of the race. Race strategy, it's not the strategy we're going to use. We'll take some fuel out of the car, we'll leave about half a lap. Actually, we're just going to start right on it. With a, hopefully a VSE or a safety car to save that fuel back.
System checks are good. We need to stay in formation and start bringing the car up to temperature, please. Get some load into the tyres and work the brakes. We want them nice and warm by the end of the lap.
Just gonna set my own pace here a little bit, I think, because got both Williams out of me, so that's a team we're going to have to watch out for, I think, because they are on a hell of point form.
Radar is clear, weather is looking good for now.
Tyres already at 11% wear, and I'm trying to take these 12 or 13 laps. It's gonna be interesting. Tyres nice and warm now, so done that job right. And I wasn't too far ahead of the cars behind me, so means I won't have to worry too much about losing temperature.
The rest of the grid is forming up. Be patient and watch for the lights.
Caution, yellow flag. There we go. This is it. The start of Race 1, Season 2 of FRL. Yeah, interesting. Rip the Beans is just gapping us here.
Okay, clear. Okay, the safety car is out. The safety car
Our
is
teammates out of the race.
We need to form up at a reduced pace. Keep a close eye on that delta time. Make sure to keep it positive.
James needs to get out of my way because he's definitely struggling with that car. And it's hindering me a lot. I've dropped a lot of time to AA. I don't know what he's doing here. He's just go. Some people taking the opportunity to get their first stop out of the way. On the looks of it. Unfortunately, when you pit this early, you do make it a two-stop race, so... James Ralph needs to get a bit of a move on here, because he's... He's holding me up something crazy, and I'm kind of over it. Like, I know we're on a safety car here, but you should be right up behind the car in front, not 5 or 6 car lengths back. Very much so, about to lose my shit at James, because he's not quick enough, and I know I've got the pace to be matching AA. Especially on race pace. So we get this restart right, hopefully. Oh, Jesus! Thank you for brake checking me. Holy shit. James Ralph is, honest to God, one of the dirtiest drivers I've ever seen. I'm really not enjoying it. It's putting my car at risk, ruining my race here because I'm just stuck behind him at the moment. If I can get him on the restart and just push through.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again, the safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember, there is no overtaking until the green flags. Safety car in this lap.
Musty out a little bit because of your shit. I'm up in front. I just lost 3 cars.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy.
4 cars.
To pull away. To start falling away soon. Approaching the pit window, you'll be on the hards. Nasty hit. Turn the engine off and wait for the marshals.